So last Friday we had the lookbook. Today, as promised, Monday, February 8th, we have the full range for the Palace Spring 2021 season. We will be going over everything. These videos are way too long, so I'm going to try to rush into it. But this will be dropping, or the first drop, week 1 of Spring 2021 will be this Friday, February 12th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So check that out if you guys are interested, if you see anything you're interested in. Jumping into it, first jacket we have the Palace Gore-Tex cap jacket, and the jackets have some interesting stuff going on this season, though I'm not necessarily crazy about them. So this one, obviously you get the brim, the cap's in the name. It's a real nice jacket. It's Gore-Tex. You know, they do Gore-Tex jackets every season. They've even done this colorway before, this kind of like desert camo. I guess they're calling it desert DPM, but these are all right. They're kind of interesting, just super expensive. The Gore-Tex stuff is always crazy expensive. So next up we have the Gore-Tex masked soft shelled jacket, which is a mouthful. I was hoping this was going to be a balaclava. From the lookbook picture, you can see it's kind of hidden in there, and I was hoping it was just going to be a balaclava or like some sort of headwear on its own, but it's tied into the actual jacket, which I'm kind of disappointed about. I would have liked to just get like a Palace balaclava, but regardless, this is what it looks like. You have like a neck gaiter piece and then also a covering for your forehead to keep that warm. I'm not a huge fan of kind of like the soft shell jacket, the silhouette. I do think the face mask stuff is kind of cool. I'm not sure if it's completely removable or if you're not wearing it, you just kind of put it behind your head. So yeah, I don't know. Orange colorway looks pretty dope, but yeah, that's a pass for me. Next up we have the Pertex Lighten Up down jacket, got in this tan colorway, has like this quilt print puffer aesthetic to it, and I don't know, I think the brown colorway is kind of all right, but we also have the blue one, not really digging it. You guys know I'm not big into puffers, so it's easy pass for me. At least the tan one, this brown, looks all right. But moving on, we always get some like crazy amount of pocketed jacket, and this is it. The Pal is Ace jacket coming in teal, and yeah, he's not crazy about it. I'm not crazy about it. I do like this little pocket in the back just for no reason. I like that. My apologies if you can hear an airplane taking off in the background as well. I'm not editing these videos, they're way too long. And I just noticed they also have a Palace spell across the pockets on the bottom. It's an interesting piece, but I don't know, their jackets never really do it for me. We also have this like puffer bomber, which on body it looks like ungodly. It just puffed, it looks massive. The back also, I'm just seeing the back now. I do not care for kind of like the ripple that's created between the actual like torso and then the cuff. I'm not digging that. Moving forward, we have the Sugar Coach jacket, which I think this is funny. I like this creative take on the Gatorade logo. Obviously, there's also a t-shirt dropping with this graphic that I think I might like a little bit more because it does switch up the graphics on the front and back. But we have Garment Quencher, obviously Gatorade. I don't know what they usually put, something quencher. But yeah, this is, you know, a perfect silhouette for the design. A very nice silhouette also. I love these little like fleece lined or whatever it is Coach's jackets. I think they're really nice, so I like that piece. We also have the trolley jacket, which just has really a bunch of stuff going on, a bunch of different figures partaking in a bunch of like daily events. I don't know, just like lifestyle events, just chilling. The art style is kind of interesting. Not a terrible piece, but not for me. We also have the Palace Cooper stuff, which is, of course, collab or whatever you want to say with Alice Cooper, famous for singing "School's Out." Yeah, I'm not really feeling this one either. I don't know, the graphics like too much of a hard cut. Maybe if they did a black denim vest, which I guess is just the blue denim. Maybe it'd be better if they did the black denim, then it wouldn't be like a hard cut with just the square. They do have this on some tees or like a long sleeve or something. I think it works a little bit better. We have this archaeology knit, which yeah, I don't know. I'm you know, it's just super like basic, not really doing much for me. I do like this camel colorway, but the graphics are kind of meh for me. We also have this cable knit. In the lookbook, I thought it was called cable, and I'm right, so shout out me. And the cable knit, once again, the silhouette, beautiful, looks nice, cream colorway, beautiful, but I'm not a fan of this Pepsi little Palace P, so as a pass. We have the That's Big A shirt, yellow check in this colorway. You got the Fantano vibe, and they usually do a flannel every season. It's weird, this like center paneling for the plaid, it's all like evenly spaced, and then for the middle, I don't know if they have like a separate panel and just the stitching ended up weird on that. Oh no, actually looks like all the colorways are like that. Interesting. But yeah, it says Palace, and then it says That Big A, and then a little exclamation. I'm assuming they're picking on my people of the north, kind of the Uper accent. But yeah, as far as the design goes, I don't really like this triferg hook that they have, and then they have the lure, and then the fish on the back. I don't know. I'm not feeling the vibe. I'm not feeling it. Yes, I get they're going for like the fishing aesthetic, but the triangle just does not. The triangle hook does not fit in at all. Maybe if they like hung this off of the pocket, but the triangle's too jarring for me. Like it ruins the design as a whole. But even without it, I wasn't really feeling it too much. So we also have this denim bossy shirt, which is just, we see this every season. They do a drop shouldered button up, corduroy, polar tech, flannel. This year we got, or this season I guess, we have the washed denim coming in a blue colorway. We also have this white one, which is just very plain, and then a black one, which I don't know. They're nice pieces, but man, Palace is taxing. I don't know. Palace is so expensive compared to a lot of stuff. We have the Palasonic shirt in black. I've never really been a fan of these like contrast stitched, almost like rodeo shirts. So pass for me. I'm also not crazy about how they have the. I do like the Palasonic kind of like branding that they do, but I don't like how they got rid of the L and the O, replaced it with like a pillar and then a coin. Very Greek though, Greek take. This is a fun piece. I think these are corduroy, and then every one has a different like P animal. We have a P giraffe here, which is nice. I like this yellow, very nice. We have a P turtle, the Pirtle, in a green colorway. And then I think we get one more. We get the dinosaur. Actually, I think we have another one after this in a purple colorway. And we have the dove in a white colorway with the blue contrasting. So I think these are fun. These are cool. I like those pieces. And then moving forward, we have the trolley cardigan, which just once again makes use of that drawing we had before, but this time it's kind of like all put together rather than in just a bunch of random drawings. And I don't know if I like this as a cardigan, maybe like a long sleeve all over print or like a crew neck. We have the Rugger Bugger Rugby Multi, which is a mouthful. I do like this. This is the first I'm seeing of this. I think they have an air freshener that also has this kind of like rose triferg. Looks cool. I like that. Not a fan of the color blocking, or the color blocking isn't bad, I wouldn't say, but not a fan of the color choices. Let's see these other colorways. Ooh, the all white one is very clean. And then, yes, this is kind of more so what I was looking for, where it's just kind of like some matching colors instead of just super random. This one's all right. And then, I thought there was a different one. Maybe this all over one is the one that they had in the lookbook, I guess. So we also have the trolley polo, which, once again, not crazy about that silhouette with that graphic. We got these pants, which, there's some pants. They zip off, double as shorts. So if you guys want those, go crazy. They obviously match the jacket tops. They'll be expensive. We have the slant zip shell pant, kind of a cool pocket that they got going on there. Very basic. I kind of like this, like this horizontal diagonal cut that they got going on. It'd be funny if these were zip offs too, and then you had just like different length shorts, and they just had trapezoid like looking ass or something. I don't know. Belted trousers. I don't like this camo that they have for these. Do they have? Yeah, they have other colorways, which I don't know. I've never been crazy about the. I gotta stop saying that. People are calling me on the comments, but I've never been too crazy about the built-in belt stuff. So pass for me. Embroidered jeans, which, you know, when you have embroidery like this, it causes stuff to lay weird. We can even see in the product image we have this like hard crease going on here, and we got this girl kind of like dancing around in a pea hoodie. They're all right though. They're not too bad. Super baggy. I don't know if I could ever rock these. They look huge. Some parachute pants. Got the panel pant, which is just like maybe a double knee. I don't know if it's really doubled up or it's just a panel. I'd say it's probably just paneled, not double knee. Probably call it double knee if it was. Some trolley pant stuff. You guys know how I feel about that design. Some square patch joggers. These might as well just be the So Far joggers. I think they were calling the stuff last season, where they just released it with a small triferg. Very similar to the basically items. Draw cord. Man, I don't even... Come on. The pocket's kind of cool, how they have all that stuff worked into it. And it's a draw cord, but jorts are... Man, I can never get behind jorts. We have the travel jacket. I do not like this pattern. I do not like it at all. Let's see. It comes in some other colorways. I think these are all right. It's cool that they have kind of the hideaway pockets. You can take it off and it's a completely different jacket. Best of both worlds. We have the removable hood too on them, so a lot going on. Looks like these pants are the same. I don't know if I like the pants as much though. It's a little bit more obvious that you just pack in underneath. We also have the sport mitt floss jacket. This is on a champion blank. You get the big champion label down below, Palace Arc to spell out, and then some kind of like athletic brand, or not branding, but kind of paneling going on. I'm not a fan of this. I do not like this. I don't like it. They definitely captured the aesthetic of a certain era, but I do not like that aesthetic, so it's a pass for me. Shorts are a little bit better, but still a pass. Moving on, we have the C pocket hood. I think, oh man, I didn't even see this before in the lookbook. So the C pocket stuff just has pockets everywhere. I don't know, they took the Visu collab and just went crazy with it. They have pockets all over here, and then on the hood you can also see they have more pockets, so, and a pocket on the back. They're really going all out. I do like I don't know if I like the pockets on the hood. There's a beanie we'll see later that has pockets, but I do like the mix and match of materials here, as well as kind of like the different paneling they got going on. I think the colorways all work pretty well too. I think these are cool pieces. Next up, we also have the C pocket joggers, which, you know, of course just match that stuff. Not as big of a fan. I think it looks a little bit more sloppy with just the stuff everywhere on them. Maybe it's because, you know, we see cargo stuff all the time. Once again, another very interesting piece with a bunch of different paneling and fabric choices. We have like a Sherpa hood. There's also a Sherpa Palace spell-out, and then a ton of different paneling that's going on. Colorways are looking interesting. I was kind of hoping for a really bright one, like some seasons they do like a red, green, blue, all these different colors would have been kind of cool. We have the Palace satin hood. Satin, I don't know, satin. I think this is supposed to be satin, talking about the material. But yeah, just a very classic, like athletic looking one. Almost looks like they have a play on like the NBA or MLB or something down here too, with the Palace P spell out, but very clean, very clean. We also have the multi hood. This one I do not care for. It's just kind of like a What the Palace. I'll admit though, it is pretty funny that they have the Internet Explorer E down there. I do like that. We have the fly hood, which at first I thought the flies were like stars or something. When I first saw this, I thought like, oh, that's kind of cool, but they're flies. I don't know who want, like, I don't know. You're trying to look like you got like stank all over you? I don't know. If it weren't flies, like anything else would be kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know. Decent colorways, I guess. I just don't know if I really mess with the fly stuff. Like I said, we have Palace Cooper stuff, or some more Palace Cooper stuff. I think this works a little bit better. It's not the big hard cut against the different colored silhouette or different colored blank, so I like these a little bit more. And then moving forward, we have the Lightning Speed hood, which is a play on the P Thunder. I think it was like P Thunder, what they called it, the long sleeve they had a couple years ago. This time we got lightning all over the place. I was expecting a little bit different colorways. This navy is probably my favorite just because it's kind of the most realistic lightning color. We get some orange, brown, which like why? This gray is all right, and then the black one was kind of underwhelming. I was expecting like a black and blue or something. The P-Cycle hood, another kind of throwback piece. They did the P-Cycle tees a while back, a couple years ago. I think these are decent pieces. I like that cream, a couple different colorways. They also did a tote bag of that not too long ago, I think. Also, just a life in the apartment. My downstairs neighbors starting to jam out, so you guys might pick that up also. We have the Tri-Archaeology hood in the red colorway. I don't know, I've always thought hood embroidery was a bit excessive, especially these fat ones. If it's just like a little brand speller or something, I'm all right with it, but fat embroidery on the hood on this. I will say I do like this kind of like brownish, like beige-ish color on that gray silhouette. I do like that color matchup, but yeah, it looks like they use that for a lot of the different colors. Moving forward, we have the mix-up hood. This is something we saw a while ago. This is like kind of what they teased for this season leading into it. And I don't know, they got some cool aspects here. The like Palace LA stuff. I forget exactly what one the bottom right one was. And the top left one I think was before my time. I think that top left one was really old. And then we have the Jobsworth Triferg also. I don't know. I don't know if I like the little tiny bit of separation between all of them. Maybe it would look better if they're all just forced together, but yeah, I really don't know how to feel about this one. Gray colorway is decent. Brown, not digging it. White colorway is decent. I think there's just so much going on that you can't really have a super loud colorway because it messes with so much of the aspects of everything else. Basically a hood. It's basically a hoodie. We get these every season. Polartec quarter zip. I like this. I like this a lot. Looks very nice, except for when you get to the back. I do not like these like triangles that they got going on. Wish they would just left it blank, honestly. But man, these colorways are sexy. I like all these colors that they did for this. Very nice colors. Their Polartec stuff always hits for me. We have this giant button-up crew. I do like these silhouettes. I like these button-up crews. I think these are cool, kind of like throwback style piece. But that being said, I don't know, not really vibing with the spell out. Not necessarily anything wrong with it. It's just not really like warranting a cop from me. We have the tri-dye crew. We have some interesting vertical tie-dye going on. This purple colorway. We have this Chiefs colorway. For all you people sad about the Super Bowl, we get this white one, which is more like a brown, and then a black, which we have some interesting tie-dye. I feel like they could have done a better Palace Spella or Palace branding. Maybe just toss a Triferg on there. I don't really think the ARC logo really goes with the tie-dye that they got going on. We also have the P3 Chenille. I always mess it up, so I say a bunch of different pronunciations, but we're just gonna rock with that one. We have the patch P on the front, which I like, and then also on the back you get the P3. So I like this piece. It's a really cool piece. Best of both worlds. You're not getting the same logo on the front and the back, and these look sexy, man. These are good. These are nice pieces. Yellow colorway, that's a bop. Got the black colorway looking good too, and then the red one, obviously a banger. You guys know I like red, so. We got the Bossy crew. I think this is just embossed. That's why they call it Bossy. I like embossed pieces. They're interesting. Not too much to talk about there. We have the Square Patch crew. Some interesting side paneling. Kind of reminds me of the Revenge crew necks that they use. But yeah, pretty chill. It's like a so far crew. We have the Shop Drop Shoulder long sleeve. I'm not really digging the front paneling that they got going on. Palace Tokyo. I wonder if they're all Tokyo. I don't know, so it changes. Yeah, they've done this better before. I'm not really a fan of the font that they use on this one. They've done drop shoulders that are better in the past, in my opinion. The Ace long sleeve shirt. This is all right. Panel on the back, Ace in the front. Kind of corny, but it's all right. Kind of interesting tie-dye fill for that last one. The zombie piece, I don't really understand this. I'm not exactly sure what they're going for here. And then on the back, it's just the same exact graphic, and it says Palace. I don't know what they're going for. Palazzo, you got the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Leaning Tower of Pizza. Square patch long sleeve. I guess they just renamed the So Far stuff to Square Patch, looks like. The Palasonic t-shirts, which kind of look like some football jerseys, soccer jerseys. They have an all-over print, a little bit harder to see, but you know, I know I was hating on the Palasonic spell out earlier, but in the jersey format, I like it a little bit more. These are all right, especially that green, sexy. Engineer t-shirt, they do this type of striped stuff every season, just change up the colorways. We have the Adidas Palace Stan Smith t-shirt coming in the cream colorway. We also have it in a baby blue. Not really feeling the baby blue. I really like this orange colorway. I'm almost like, you know, they have these names for them, and this looks more like creamish, a very light orange, but I like this orange colorway. I love this green colorway. Green colorway is looking nice. I really like this yellow colorway, and then back to the cream. So I think these are nice pieces. Keep in mind that the Triferg and the P are kind of like perforated. You can see here on the baby blue the best probably. Moving forward, we have the Fly t-shirt, which the flies, dude, come on, why? Alice Cooper stuff, you know. We have the Bruce Springsteen, Born to Bun. I don't know, I think they've done better pop culture reference pieces before. The Jesus Saves and Spends on Palace. I thought this was funny. They had a billboard come out earlier for this. I don't know if it translates very well onto the t-shirt, but they have a bumper sticker. Here we finally get to the Palace Gatorade design, the t-shirt that I was talking about earlier. I like this because we get the Palace Gatorade logo on the front, and then on the back we have it on a watermelon slice with a little straw. So I like that they swap it up. This yellow colorway is looking This yellow colorway is looking good. Green colorway, sexy. Against that watermelon, how you say that not work? Gray marl looking good. Big pass on the brown. White's looking good too. Black's looking good. Navy, nah. But man, we got some good colorways for that tee. That's a nice tee. We have the sporty t-shirt, which is a play on Starter, the Starter logo. Some decent colorways there. Outer Space tee. This one's alright. It's interesting. Maybe would have been cool to see this on a crew neck and then embroider it, kind of like the Palaska stuff they did last season. The Infinity t-shirt, not really cool enough of a logo to be rocking like that. Like, this might be another like MC Escher design though. I think that's the dude who did the original Triferg. P-Cycle t-shirt. Oh, actually looks like we're getting more of them. I think originally they might have only done the white colorway. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. If you build it t-shirt, you know, if you build it, they'll come. I would have liked this if they did it just their like normal style of doing just big graphic on the back, small on the chest. I'm not really sure if I really F with it with just a fat logo on the front. So probably a pass for me. So yeah, it kind of reminds me of Little Caesars with the art style. The Try Slime t-shirt, I kind of, you know, I like this one, but there's part of me that doesn't like it. Maybe it's just the colorways. This one I'm sure works. Maybe it could have been like a brighter green. And then we have this pink, which I'm not crazy about that one. Yellow with the slime, I don't know. Maybe you gotta change the slime color. Orange, not really behind that one. I think a pink on this gray would have looked good. Like, yeah, I don't know, it's just not that vibrant. For being slime, you'd think, you know, slime would be a little bit more vibrant, but I don't know. Yellow, looks like some old cheese or something. I don't know. I think they missed on the colorways there. The Basically a Triferg, shout out Max Merch for calling this one out like yesterday, which is basically a Triferg. The handbag t-shirt, got that lady who was on the jeans embroidered on the shirt. Not bad, you know, small little pieces. Basically a t-shirt, you know, not a whole lot to be said there. And now we're getting into the hats. We're on the home stretch. I don't don't care for this, the Love Palace. It's really basic. Like, I feel like you could go pick up a hat like that from your local, like, chiropractor or something. Looks like some branding that they would have. The wool hat, I don't like that plaid they got going on. The West Strap bucket, I guess is alright, but Palace done better buckets. The pink camo goes pretty loud. Palace Cooper hat, not a fan. Overall, the Palace Cooper stuff, I think it kind of pass. The handbag design, we got the canvas pal hat. I like the kind of curved brim ones, and my neighbor is really going at it, so I apologize if it's annoying. Maybe you guys like the background music though. I know some of you guys complain when there's no music, so maybe this is the best of both worlds for you guys. Big ant on that hat, and then moving on to that's the big ant hat. Strange paneling. They got the this pouch in the front. Yeah, the black one's alright. I don't like the color blocking on this one, honestly. We have the Palace shell hat to match your Palace Dallas crew necks that released 2 seasons ago. The Rugger Bugger hat. Yeah, I don't know. I like this rose logo that they have. Would have been cool to see that by itself on like the back of a t-shirt, pretty big, but yeah, pass for me. We got the trolley park hat, or the trolley 6-panel hat, my bad. The Palasonic hat, pass. Big strap 6-panel, just super basic. The Toonie 6-panel, I think these ones are fun. Like I said, same with the long sleeves or the button-ups. I think these are fun hats, fun designs. The P, actually, looking at the P, it's got little arms and a mouth for the dinosaur. I like that. Fun stuff. And then the C pocket beanie. This is the beanie I was talking about. This is crazy, dude. I like this beanie. I have a feeling the fit's small, and I'm not really shopping for beanies, so it's a pass for me. But I think this is a really cool beanie. I don't think I've ever seen anything that's just quite like that. The lightning beanies, I suppose. The P Thunder style design. I think it translates a lot better on the hoodie. Probably skip the beanie. Finger up beanie. We've seen this design used before. The P Cycle beanie. I think this is kind of cool. Just take like a little tri-fur patch and put it on there. Ooh, the green colorway is looking nice. The basically a beanie, and then the Adidas Palace Stan Smiths, which I'm not into the Stan Smith silhouette. I know it's iconic. I know people really love it. I'm also not crazy about the just like perforated P on the side, but I do really like how they swapped up the heel branding. I think that's really cool, and the colors are kind of opposite. I do appreciate that. You got the pink on one side, and then the triferg, or the trifoil, and then the triferg. So I think that's cool. I think these are good shoes, even though they're a pass for me. Colorways are pretty good. It's more on the louder side of Palace footwear collaborations. Some nice toweling socks. Basically a boxers, Palace Corridor backpack. I think Palace has been missing on the backpacks for quite a few seasons, and really the bags and as a whole, I think they haven't really hit on any for a couple seasons. Been kind of whack. Except for I do really like the side strap that they have here. I like how this lays, how you have it going up and over, and then also the strap looks like it has all over Palace branding. So this is cool. I do appreciate this one, but as far as the other bags go, big pass. Mini waist bag, that one's all right, but not crazy about it. I thought this was funny. We have the St. Rory silver spoon, which just got Rory up there holding a P, all godlike. Got the little like halo around his head. It wouldn't be a Palace Gatorade design without the sports towel, so another cool idea with that. Triferg ashtray. They've done these before, maybe not the specific colorway. We have the Palazzo mug, which I think is cool, though their Peas mug that dropped last season was like ridiculously priced. I think it was like $30 or something. P-Cycle water bottle in the white colorway, not crazy. Yin Yang P matte, very subtle. I think it might be too subtle, honestly. We have the Lightning Speed keyring, kind of a cool accessory, I suppose. Triferg badge. Like I said, we have the air fresheners. Let's see, do they come in any other colorway? Looks like it's just the one, I think. The Jesus Saves bumper sticker, like I also mentioned. We have the sticker pack, all the stickers for designs that we've looked at. We have the boards, which I haven't actually looked at the boards yet, so let's see what's up. Usually they integrate some of the designs. Not really seen any of those done before. Nothing kind of tied in from the season so far. Oh, there we go. We got the Palazzo stuff. I do like the kind of the Gucci colorway, if you will. This is interesting with the infinity sign as well. Ooh, these are kind of cool. Would have been cool to see something like that on one of the t-shirts. Maybe give the infinity sign like a spacey fill. Maybe that'd be too cheesy though. I don't know. What am I talking about? And I think we wrapped around. So that's it for the boards. And that wraps up the Palace Spring 2021 collection. This video has been going on for half an hour. So I have things to do. I'm sure you guys have things to do. I think this season is mediocre. Jackets never really hit for me. I don't think there's really any exceptions. There are some interesting things that they're doing, but they still don't really hit for me, except for this Coach jacket is pretty good. The button-ups, I don't know. I think Palace usually hits pretty hard in the graphic tees as far as my opinion on it goes. I think they've got some good ones this season. We got the Gatorade stuff is pretty much all good. You can't really go wrong with that. The crew is good. That like chenille crew. We also have the lightning one, which I thought was kind of interesting. But there are a lot of stinkers this season. Quite literally, the flies one being an example. But I'll wrap it up here. Stay tuned for more Palace news this season. You can catch it on the channel. As always, thank you guys for watching.